Good evening. It's been a long time since I've been on here with my relationship hour because I've been going through some personal things and I didn't know how much this helped me like it helped y'all. I don't own the rights to none of the music you might hear in the background or none of that because I'm doing me. And I'm going, let me turn this down some more because it's just in the background. Oh, I can't hear it. Y'all know I used to when we had these conversations when I was working, I had my earpiece in. So I had my mute music in my ear. But now it's listening, we hear. Where we gonna start? I put some videos up and I ain't told nobody I had a YouTube channel because I wasn't ready. But I'm getting ready. I just graduated again from the Ohio Media School, but this time it's audio emphasis. So I can be your producer, technically. You can't rush me, but I can do it. And I'm going to do a good job. Because I'm going to listen and do this. I got ideas. I'm going to help you with this and that. Now, here's where my issue been with my podcast and everything. Because I got a couple of them I want to be going. The relationship hour. And other people got that name. But they don't have a relationship hour with Lady Blue. And that's me. Let's talk about some real things. Real life. Everybody get famous off of drama and BS. I'm trying to do it off some real stuff. Let me tell y'all who I am. Because I've been playing with this YouTube channel and I ain't even told nobody. None of my people with school or nothing until I did my resume today. I told her, Miss Huda, thank you, Huda. I think I said it right. She helped me because I put a bunch of general stuff, nothing. Let's talk about what can you do? What do? I talk well. I heard my voice is captivated. Now I need y'all to understand that my voice sounds different to me than it do y'all. And I can hear mine playing back, so I have to get used to that. I'm working on that. All my people in my corner supporting me. I'm a life coach too. And I'm a life coach with real people coming from real places of the bottom. We're going from the bottom to the top. You gotta start entry level and make it to the top. You can't just start at the top. I don't care what kind of skills you got. Please, I don't own the rights to none of the music you hear in the background. Please don't mute my stuff. Cause I don't own the rights to none of this music, but this is part of my relationship hours, my relationship hour, because this music is what motivated me to be able to talk about what I need to talk about. So today I'm gonna talk about me, just me, and my misconfused, misunderstand, in the wrong places, trying to do things I'm still learning how to do. I'm playing with this. I just went to school for radio, TV, and broadcasting. I did that first. Now let me tell you how that happened. I signed up for it and I was ready to do it. And the day I was supposed to start, they was teaming me and timing me. And I'm like, I just got into a car accident that weekend before. I was supposed to start that Monday or Tuesday. I was supposed to be there Tuesday. Because don't know classes start on Monday back then. They might start now because they doing things so differently. I'm so proud of OMS Cleveland branch. Because when I started and what they doing now, and because I graduated, I got access to come back. Once you're at Ohio Media School or anybody, media school broadcasting, Miami, Colorado, they in different places. Those are just names I can think of off top of my head. But it's a whole bunch of us. And we are a family. So we help each other, we teach each other, we show each other what's going on. So with that being said, I gotta get the pictures off my phone and put them on my computer. But I need some more. I need a interface and some other things. See, I learned that too. I've been in school learning. When I bought my computer, when I asked my uncle, and I asked my uncle to buy me a computer, all I told him was I needed to run Adobe. I didn't know I needed to have this and that and this and that because I didn't know no better. I was still learning. I just needed a computer, period. Not a tablet, not a notebook. I needed a computer that can handle everything. He bought me the awesome computer because I could take it off. I got a pen to go with it. I got a portable mouse. He bought me everything I needed, but I still didn't know how to use everything. So I've had to ask YouTube and friends and family to still do things. Now, I hope y'all can hear this music, and I'm gonna say it again. I don't own the rights to none of the music you hear in the background. I'm trying to turn it down so I can hear it. You can hear it a little bit, but I don't want them to mute me because I don't own the rights to this music. But this is the music that make me feel the way I want to feel. I'm gonna talk about the artists that y'all hear me listening to because I listen to all music. But by choice, I'm Neo Soul, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Anthony Hamilton, and some that y'all might not know about, Dave Hollister. Don't slip on him. Listen to his whole trial and tribulation. From the beginning when he was a hall to when he became the ultimate husband. Oh, you stayed with me through all my drama and everything. I'm on your team. So here's where I'm at. I'm putting my demos together because I want to do my own podcast. I want people to be able to interact and do, and that's what I'm learning. That's what I went to OMS for. But you have to know how to ask the right questions to get the right answers. So everything that I say I can do, yeah, I can. But if you ask me the wrong question, do I know technical terms and this and that? No, I don't. Tell me what you want. Let me sit down at this computer and I will make it happen. But can I tell you what I did? Can I show somebody else at this point? No. But I'm here learning. Key, I'm gonna give you all credit on this live. Cause you been in my corner on a different level than everybody else. Cause you was my first life coach. I am a life coach too. Believe that or not. Even though my life ain't all together, I still coach somebody else, and her life is better than mine right now. She helping me because I'm her coach. She take care of me. We talk about it. We get things together. I'm giving my services out right now with no charge because I'm learning how to talk to people, how to put things in perspective, how to help you be the better person you want to be. I'm learning. OMS is helping me learning, and that's the Ohio Media School. I'm gonna always say OMS because that's too much to say Ohio Media School every time. I got 2 diplomas up there. I got 2 caps. I got 2 sleeves Thank God my first sleeve looks so much better than my second sleeve, where I'm going to put both my degrees in one so you can flip it over and see them together. Now, with all that being said, I haven't been on here live or posted nothing else on my channel because my channel at this point has been for me to get comfortable with being in front of the mic, talking, making sure y'all can hear me. And because I don't own the rights to the music that motivate me, I have to say that periodically so y'all can continue to hear me because that's what's in my background. That's what motivate me. That's what helped me go. I'll put it in my earpiece later, but right now, no, my ears are bothering me. I'm an older lady. I have other things going on. And I have to tell you the truth because I want you to know no matter what your disabilities are, because I have some, and my cohort, my A1 day one in this broadcasting, radio, media stuff, she got problems. She got MS. She don't want y'all to know that. I won't say her name, but she got multiple sclerosis. And she going through a stage right now that's really hard where she can't get up, she can't walk. And this is something I need everybody to understand. When you're dealing with people, just because you can't see their pain don't mean they're not in pain. And I say that because my auntie Leah, which my youngest grandbaby, is named after her. Because we keep family names with people that's important. My auntie Linda's name is Linda. My second baby is Lynn. Her name is Jazz Lynn Royal. Now, that Lynn covers me, my auntie Linda, and my cousin Serena. Because we all got Lynn, Linda, something in our names. So, all my grandbabies, with the exception of Jade Rashad, he got his own name. He was the first grandbaby. He got his own name. He was the first boy. But them two girls that came behind him, they carry somebody else's name. I gave my daughter that. You name him. Because I thought she was going to name him Philip because that's his daddy name. That's her brother's name. That's her grandfather, her great grandfather's name. And he looked just like my son. Now, he looked like his daddy too. They kind of favor. But in my eyes, he looked like my son. I see my son in him. I don't know his dad. I know his daddy, and he been part of our lives. He's a good daddy. He went through some problems. And that's what I'm talking about. We talking about relationship. I'm gonna skip back and forth. I hope y'all can keep up. I'm just talking. And I'm just talking because I'm getting in my comfort zone. That's what my YouTube page is about. Before I advertise it, everybody will be able to go back and see how I got where I was going. Because there's videos on here that I posted before I was able to put my Lady Blue pictures up, how my walls together, how everything together. I got my picture together, but I got it over there to be sacred because if somebody break it, touch it, I'm going to be mad. Y'all already know my colors is blue and purple, but when I moved in this house, my room is red. So I have to deal with that. I got blue carpet, blue blankets, blue this and that, purple this and that. I'm taking away from this red, but I rent. I don't own. So I can't do nothing but keep my carpet clean, keep my room clean. I wanted this is my bedroom we in right now. I got a whole nother room through that door. Just cleaned up and set up. But that's where my grandbabies play right now because of where we at. So that's supposed to be my podcast room. But I still gotta buy my mics. I still gotta get my interface. See, these are the things that Ohio Media School teach you. They teach you the basics of what you need and what you want. And it's up to you to go extraordinary and do this and that to learn more. I can work the boards. I need a little refresher on how your boards work in your situation because even though you may be running the same program, how you got it set up and what you're doing, see, this is what I learned. You got to use your mouthpiece and talk and learn. What can you do? I can run whatever you want, but I need you to tell me what you want so I can go research what I know, but to help me put it so it's what you want. I know how to make beats. Do I do it? No. Because the beat did sound good to me still is a beat I've already heard most of the time. I ain't got no new ear, but I got a good ear. I got two of them, and this one stay with some cotton because I'm going through some stuff where it sound sometimes it go through a swimmer's ear, and I ain't been in no water. And everybody know I'm a water duck. I love to be in the water and have swimmer's ear, and ain't been in no water or that pop it, and I ain't been out of town to enjoy where I gotta and make it do right. Hurt my feelings. I own the rights to this music. I know y'all hear it, and y'all gonna hear it because that's what helps me get motivated. The music, the R&B, the stuff that get me going. It's a relationship hour. We're talking about relationships. I'll jump back and forth because the most important relationship I have that allows me to be a self-proclaimed relationship guru is because I've been there, done that. I don't care how many books you read. I don't care how many webinars, seminars, whatever you do. The only way you know relationships is because you in them and you honest about what you go through. I've been hurt. I've been used. I've been called easy. I've been said I was good. Man, people been telling me for years, you gonna make somebody a good ass wife, woman. And I'm still single. So I'm dealing with you. And let's put it in perspective. We on YouTube. I said no kids. I'm fucking you. And nobody else. And you saying I'm gonna be all this and that, but I ain't good enough for your choice. But you still want to keep using my body and my talents and my skills because they make you feel good. No, I've been single for 12 years for a reason, and it's going on more than 12. I don't even know how many for real. I just know my last boyfriend that lived with me raising my kids, they was 12, 10, 11, 12, somewhere during that time. And when that didn't work, I cut it off because I was trying before I met him. Now, because I wanted another baby. I did want another baby at one point in time. Now, I'm going through menopause. I don't know when my period coming. It ain't showed up. It's been about. It show up since I've been going through menopause. It show up every 3, 4. It don't have no schedule. It show up and then it disappear and then it don't. I can't even tell you what kind of time frame. Cause now let me tell you what do happen. Let me think. I'm about to set something up. Have a real good romantic night with somebody that can handle it and do what they do. That's when it show up. Like, hello, how you doing? Peekaboo. I'm still here. Nope, you're not doing that tonight. And that's what happened. So with that being said, I'm ready. I graduated from both my programs. I still need a little love in them rooms to know everything, but I know the basics. I was in it for the educational part. I know what type of mics you need. I know you need an interface for this. I know what an interface is. Um, I know about soundproofing the rooms, making your room the right dynamics. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan Easton was my teacher, and I will not take credit away from Phil. Phil was the him and Ryan worked together. He helped us too, but he couldn't boss me around and make me do nothing that Ryan hadn't already told me to do or say, and me and Ryan hadn't already discussed on what my role in all this was gonna be. I can work the boards. I know how to make your beats. I'm still working on the beats I like to hear, not being beats I know already. And that's what I'm working on. Because when you hear sounds and you pushing them, oh, do 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 do, and you pushing all the buttons and making stuff happen. Because in the studio, that's what go down. And the studio I have access to makes all that go down. But I'm still learning what I want to know, which is the how I want to know how to plug that monitor up to this monitor and use this and that to do this and that to make it all happen. See, I want to learn all that before I step out there and say, because I know how to set cameras up in different positions. And you film from here this way, you film from that way, we work. Yo tag, we interact, we put it together. I'm still the editing, what nobody understands, whether it's music, pictures, video, anything. The editing part is what you pay for because that's the hardest part of it. Sitting here, I could take 1,000 pictures and 4 videos for your wedding. And because you excited and what you want this shit right back. No, you want me to edit it and put it together, I have to sit. And that's where the time come in. You want to make your money, learn how to edit everything you can do. I'm working on the demo right now because I'm not afraid to be in front of the camera. I really want to be on the news. I really want Kenny Crumpton's job because he got the best job in the world. He got Kenny Crumpton. I'm not coming for you. I'm waiting on you to retire. And I want to have my skills and everything ready. So when you retire, I can apply and hope they give it to me. I hope they give it to me before you retire so we can work together because Kenny Crumpton got the ultimate, in my mind, with all this radio, TV broadcasting. I want to be on the radio because from what I've heard, my voice is captivating. Now, what y'all need to understand is my voice don't sound the same to me as it do to y'all. And that's what I had to deal with when I first started this. When I first started broadcasting, Don Action Jackson was one of my teachers. I love him. I love him to death. Ricky was one on the radio. I'm not taking away from my photo teachers because Jack John is the best. But my focus was on everybody kept saying you have a captivating voice. It sounds good. Okay, it don't sound the same way to me as it do to y'all. And I'm trying to I want to do 2 radio shows. And I'm going back to the school to do it. I want Lunchtime Express. I want to be at my school every day on my radio station. I ain't gonna tell y'all which one yet because I gotta make sure it's gonna work and I gotta put all my stuff together. But they got radio stations at my school. You got a hip hop radio station, and then you got North Coast that do everything. Hip hop, country, everything. North Coast, from what I understand, plays a little bit of everything, and you can do that. I want to focus on one or the other in both, if that makes sense. It's all exciting to me, but I got to get ready to do. I want to start. I'm working on my relationship hour. Whether I coin that name and I have to change it because somebody else pinpointed it or did it, I'll do that and I won't be mad because I didn't do my stuff the right way first. To the relationship hour is mine. That's what I've been saying that since I started. Since we've been in this whole program and everything. The relationship hour. Because relationships is how people make it. Through life, ups, downs, merry-go-rounds, hula hoops, jump ropes, whatever you got to go through. But it's a relationship. And I tell everybody that talk to me, titles screw things up. Soon as you get somebody a title, it either go to their head or it go to the people's head that's working with them. So now they not doing the best they can do because they, oh, she got this over me and I know this and I know that. You may know this part better than me, but I know how to put it all together. I know how to use your talent, her talent, his talent, and their talent to put it all together to make stuff work. I'm that type of people person. Now, what I'm going through right now personally is I want to be a life coach because I want to help people figure out where they going. Talk to them on the. I'm not rich. If you could see my room, I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy at this point, but I am rich and wealthy with love and support and guidance because what I'm doing right now is getting me comfortable to be able to do everything I want to do. I don't want to be in the camera, but I do want to be in the camera when I look sometime at what they got in front of the camera. I can do that. I can do that. And I got the skills and I got the personality, and so many people know me in my age group, in my era. I've done so many different things from I've always been a caregiver. Now that's my ultimate job title. Whether I become a big celebrity name, because all y'all watching me is watching Carmelita talk and this and that. But I'm Lady Blue on here and this and that. And that's the brand I'm trying to put. My cousin bought me a picture. She made me a picture. And I really want everything to be set up where you can see it behind my background. But right now, that ain't happening because the way my desk is set up, it gives me, because Phil told me this, you can be overwhelmed when you got things you want to do and you don't have a workspace. So even if your workspace is in your bedroom, your living room, your kitchen, your dining room, it has to be a place that's set off to the side that doesn't interfere with anything else. So right now, my cousin then brought me a table. I ain't had that at first. It's actually a TV stand, and I used it as a desk because I got a TV stand. Excuse me, and I don't need it to be no higher because I'm in the attic. My room, my ceilings are at slants, so I need things to fit. I can only plug stuff up on one side of my room because that's where the electricity is. The other side is my bedroom and all that other stuff. Now, this is all my bedroom, y'all see. And actually, if I really wanted to, because my Uncle Mike did me a good thing, I can take my keyboard and my tab, I can take my laptop and changed it from a laptop to a tablet and show y'all my whole room. But we're not going to do that tonight. And we're not going to do that tonight because my back hurt, my legs hurt. I have to do things in spurts. So I clean my living room up. I might show y'all that tonight because it's cleaned up. My clothes is laid out for tomorrow because me and my auntie was supposed to go today. I was all dressed. I was ready. Had my brace on. Had took my medicine because I have to take my pain medicine when somebody talk about walking somewhere that we ain't going to get there early enough for me to get the free. I need a mobile. I need a wheelchair, scooter, whatever you want to call it. I need that. Because if you want me to enjoy myself and you want to enjoy what I'm going through too, I don't need to be walking. Because if I'm walking, I'm not happy. My foot hurt. My back hurt. My everything hurt. And just to put this in perspective, because everybody, okay, here's something while we talking, I need y'all to understand. Just because you can't see my pain, don't mean I'm not in it. That don't mean I'm not hurt. Some days I wake up and I can't step up on my bed to go to the bathroom because my legs hurt. And not my legs, my foot is bad on my left side. My knees are both bad, but my knee on my right side is worse, where sometimes I can hear when I step and move. Ain't no cartilage in there. It's just bone and bone rubbing. I can feel it. Sometimes I stand up and I holler, "Oh, ah!" And my grandkids, what's wrong? Ain't nothing y'all can do to help me. I gotta just stand here and shake it off. Cause if any of y'all out here don't know, getting disability is the hardest thing in the world. And it don't pay all your bills. It just help you not be. I'm broke right now. I ain't got 2 nickels to rub together to make a dime financially. But I've been a good person and I've helped other people and I've helped people when they didn't have nothing else. So now they're helping me. My daughter is taking over the reins, and that's why we in this house to teach her and to train her. It was supposed to be for my son too, but boys and girls learn things differently. I'm not a boy. I'm not a man. I can't teach my son. I can only guide my son so far. And I'm so proud of my son. Even with his issues, because he got a temper like his mama. When you push me, I see red. I'm not listening. Get out my way. I don't want to hear nothing. And that's how he is. Now, I have a little bit more control because I ain't got in trouble. I'm older than him. So I ain't got in some trouble. And I'm trying to tell him, hey, don't do that. Just like I try to tell my daughter, she's snappy. She don't like people. She get rah-rah all the time. Jada, don't nobody care about your problems like your mama do. You can't talk to nobody like you do your mama. You can talk all that crazy to me, except when I'm struggling through things. See, I have problems too. And I have issues too, because guess what? I'm still single. And I'm single by choice because I will not take the wrong man as my partner. Period, point blank. I'm tired of all these uh sometimes single people. They got a woman, but they say they don't care nothing about her. She on this and that. It's you. You lie. You lie, and the truth ain't in you. Cause you're with her. You taking care of her. You say you don't like her, but that's who you lay with every night. Who I lay with every night is my grandson and my granddaughter. Not always my granddaughter, but my grandson don't miss a beat. He mad if my door closed. Cause see, my door closed with a lock when I'm doing grown folk business to get the monkey off my shoulder. Cause I have to get the monkey. Everybody asks me, how have you been single for so long? And men, you ain't had sex with nobody? That ain't what I said. That's not what I said. What I said is I'm single, which means I can do what I want. I don't, I can't say I don't like somebody else's husband. Because to tell the truth, sometimes that's right on time. Because I don't want to wash your clothes. I'm not finna cook your dinners. I don't want to have to worry about nothing you go through. When you come see me and it's my turn and it's my everything, we finna have fun. We finna have a good time and it's over. I'm not calling you. I'm not posting you. I'm not talking. I tell my inner circle, girl, bye. He did the damn thing. And no, because this is on my YouTube and I do TikTok and Facebook too. But this the one I really go live on because I ain't told nobody about this channel yet. Because I'm still getting this is my relationship hour channel. And I go back and forth. I'm trying to get it focused where when I come and talk, I can talk to y'all about something. But right now, all the videos up here is just me practicing. Me just being in front of the camera talking about whatever the hell is on my mind. And my thoughts go back and forth because I start one story and go into another and come back. You got to keep up. What you need to know in a relationship for real. The most important thing is communication. And you have to know as a parent, I say this, and it's just my experience. This is why I say self-proclaimed relationship guru. In my own personal issues, I don't date a man to cause conflict with my kids. Not saying that my kids are right versus him, but I'm gonna stay on my kids' team because they didn't ask to be born. Even though they grown, they didn't ask to be born, and all they know is me. Now, with this conversation, I could put two different things in perspective because I have twins. I have a boy and a girl. And when I was a young child, because my daddy with me and my brother, he would make me do different things that he didn't e- expect from my brother. And what I didn't realize is as a parent, it wasn't that he didn't expect it from my brother. At that particular time in life, I needed that and I didn't have a job. So he would allow me to come over there and do that. So he want to give me the money anyway. My daddy want to give me the money to help me. My daddy want to help me. My mother want to see me do the best, but my mother is so much more stern, so much more get out there and do it because her life was different. My daddy relates to what I'm going through because when we talk, he be like, I remember being there. I remember needing help to pay my rent and my car note and somebody to buy me something to eat. And I can't borrow it from you because I ain't got nothing now. If I borrow it from you, now let's just put this in perspective. For anybody out here that's listening, here go another relationship communication type situation. This ain't just in a relationship hour. This is communication. This is real talk. If I need your help and I to come borrow the money from you, and I'm telling you I'm gonna pay you back on payday, my heart is in the right me. And people that's really struggling and going through it, and you have to know who the people are you talking to and what they're going through. You can't just listen to, because some people tell that lie all the time and you don't never see them do no better, or you don't never see nothing. But in my particular case, God bless, I still have both my parents. My mother is 70 and my father is 73. And they both are in a good place right now. Right now, today, they in a good place where I'm struggling. My mother is so disappointed because you wasn't raised like that. You wasn't this, you wasn't that. Ma, you didn't raise me in a time with computers and online jobs and all this old crazy stuff that people need. When you was looking for a job, you read the paper. You go to the wanted ads and you answer the wanted ads. Ain't no newspapers no more. Sunday, Wednesday, and maybe Friday. If they put a paper out every day, it's about this thin. The paper used to be like this every day, no matter when. You used to get the paper, and that was how you packed. Because you kept all that mess and you had it to wrap it up in. Now, everything is digital. Everything is online. And old school people, my father, he ain't on Facebook no more. Now, keep in mind, going through the times when I had some money and I was on top of my game, I bought my dad a tablet just for him to play his games on Facebook and all that. He's 73 now, so I bought that when he was 50 something. He played with it for a little while. This was when Facebook first came out. He played with it for a little while. He then went through it, and then when he stopped and he had to go back and he couldn't remember the passwords and stuff, do y'all not know my daddy gave that tablet back to me? He was like, "Here, baby, you gave this to me, but I'm not using it. I don't play them games no more." And this was after my auntie died, because my auntie was his best friend, and she helped keep him up because she could communicate to him what we was trying to say that he wasn't getting, and she would do it, and he would be able to keep up. Well, now I don't have that kind of time. I do, but I don't. My sister do, but she don't. My brothers, they boys. They not caregivers. My little brother, A1 day one, but he even had his own issues with communicating with my dad. My all of my little brothers, but the oldest boy, he always on a conspiracy theory and thinks somebody against him. So we deal with him when he call us. When I was calling him trying to make him part of my life, don't call me no more. Don't call my wife. Don't do this. Don't do that. Wait, I thought you wanted to be part of the party. Because whether anybody realize it or not, your life is your life to live. The key to living a good life is knowing who you are as a person and being comfortable with when you look in the mirror, you like who you see. It don't I ain't got no job right now. I ain't got no money coming in. My daughter and her people is taking care of me right now. My mother and my father is helping me. My son, my family, my cousins, my close friends, the ones that really love me is helping me stay afloat right now in the mix of me being in transition, going from physical work, because I've been a caregiver all my life. I'm an STNA. I wipe ass for a living. And what you need to understand is there's a job for everybody. So whether you up here making the money or you down here creating the money, because you up here wouldn't have that money if me down here wasn't working to make your money for you to sit still. And don't talk about people for whatever level they own or when they own it, because if it wasn't people that like to be a waitress, that like to be a cook, that like to be doing this and that, when your rich ass wanted to go out to eat, it wouldn't be nobody to serve you. So you need to tip them. And you need to do right. They say black folks don't tip. That's a lie. I tip everywhere I go. But I tip accordingly to your service. And I hate restaurants that put gratuity already in my, you put it in my bill. It don't matter how much money I spent eating in here. I shouldn't have to get this person 15% and they didn't do nothing but bring me some water. And I had to ask for that. Hey, they wasn't like Mr. Belvedere or Benson or Alfred or any of them. That when my cup got empty, they was there. No, I understand restaurants don't pay this and that, and you live off of your tips. Earn them. Because I gave people 10, 20. If I'm coming out to eat, I don't know about everybody else. I know about me. If I'm coming out, I'm finna put a tip on the table. Except when you put it in my check already, I ain't giving you nothing. And I'm finna work you because Dan already told me I gotta pay you 15% of about how much money I spent. Well, I'm spending this amount of money versus this amount because that's what's on the menu and that's what's here. So now you get this amount of money and you ain't did nothing. You didn't bring me my water. You didn't keep my water full because I drink water everywhere I go because I drink liquor too. So when I be drinking my liquor, I have to balance it with my water to keep my kidney and my liver and stuff together. You got to learn the damage you do to your body when you be on this fuckery. Drinking liquor mess up your liver and your kidney. It mess with your liver first, and that messes with your kidney. Because if your liver ain't functioning right and it can't filter it, because you're drinking more than it can filter, faster than they can filter it, that slow your kidney down. I've been blessed. I've been blessed not to have none of them issues, but to be aware I could have them. Cirrhosis of the liver, I have to worry about because I drink. So sometimes I have to stop drinking, period, and drink water. And I'm technically, let's keep it 100, I'm technically an alcoholic. If you go by the books and what they say and the programs and everything out there, technically, I'm an alcoholic. And I own it. Because I went through that program and I listened to them and I followed the rules and I took what they, if you don't know, see how relationships, I got relationships with everybody. That's how I got knowledge from everybody. And see how I jump. This is why this channel ain't ready yet for me to put it out there because I want, when I really put it out there and let people know where to go, I want them to be able to go behind and see behind the scenes of me getting ready, me getting comfortable, me being in a good place. Because to do this, broadcasting, radio, TV, whatever you do, you have to be comfortable. And even though you might be confident and confident in this place, when it comes to putting it in front of somebody else and talking, you're not. And I am, but my motivation comes from different things. And in the real world of podcasting and radio and TV, you have to and be ready. And some days you just don't. Some days I'm not ready to talk on. I haven't talked on here since my job closed in March. We at the end of May. The last, if you watch my YouTube videos, the last one you seen, I was at work. I think with the wood behind me and everything, and it was good. It be that way. I'm gonna take a break right now because I've been talking, and I'll be back. Cause I'll be back. I gotta pee. That's why.